Okay, where's the camera? Okay. Is this working? Oh boy. I'm like clicking all over. Okay. Is this working? Oh boy. I'm like clicking all over. Okay. Is this working? Oh boy. I'm like clicking all over. Okay. Is this working? Oh boy. I'm like clicking. Alright, so this seems like I'm live. I have a camera here and not really. Oh, there we go. Nice. I'm like, this was much more difficult than I thought, but okay, let's see if we got anybody in the chat. I doubt it. Okay, I like, basically it's like I'm having to use a separate window for, you know, Google, and the chat is somewhere else, but alright. So like I said, there is a lag, at least I thought there was a lag, but this is what we're doing today. This is one of these Lego buildable figures. It's like, I guess, the Bionicle system, but you know, done with Star Wars characters. I got Jango Fett here for two reasons. Number one, I kind of feel that the guys who are like the androids or in armor, like Jango here, tend to look a little better, and also Darth Vader had sold out and is going for a buttload of money on Amazon. But just look, I've seen some reviews of these before. These kind of look like those construct bots from Transformers. So this is something I'm pretty much familiar with. I've never done one of these before. It's kind of interesting. They kind of show you right here. This is the actual head size. So let's see how it is. I doubt that this removable helmet, but going ahead and open up the box here. Very easy. I don't have tools or anything, because I've been told that you don't need tools, and let me adjust the camera so we can see a little more. As you can see, we're still in my secondary review station, but we got a little, this looks to be like the main frame for the body. I'm just taking a guess, and we got two big old bags of parts here. One here is like a lot of little joints and stuff that look like they're from the the Technic line. God, I haven't thought about Technic in years. Like, I had like one set and I thought it was okay. The figure was pretty cool. It was like very posable. And here's all the parts, and I can see right here that the Django head is not, just doesn't have a regular head. The helmet and stuff is one piece. I have seen a review of this one before, so there's no stickers or anything. It's all just one bit. So kind of have the instructions right here. Gonna have to follow along. And this is like my second Lego thing I've built since I was a child, and it's like you just gotta dump everything out, line it up, and start building. Okay. So it looks like we're going to start with the small bag of parts, and let's see if this is easy to open. Please be easy to open. Oh, yeah! Alright, so we're just dumping that out. I think there's like some sort of order I should be following, but... Okay, so it says we're going to start off with this doohickey right here. And... just make sure... nicer if I had light. Yes, 2 of these very small black pieces, and we're going to put this face down. One's going to go in right there, and one's going to go in right there. I'm sure you Lego people have been gone through this. This is all new. Oh wait, hold on a second. Alright, oh, no, okay. Just making sure this is like... there's no, like, one end has a slot that's bigger than the other or something like that. Because something Shrek tells me this could, like, ruin the whole build. And now we're getting this gray doohickey here that looks like it could be an armor piece, could be something else. You know, and... I built a lot of Creo, and I gotta be honest with you, I think I mentioned this in What's on Joe Mind podcast. I just got completely bored by it, so it looks like I only have one person watching, but I just got bored with Creo. Like, I shouldn't say bored, it's like when I had them all built up and displayed in my foyer, and when I had to take them down for Christmas, there was just this big, like, oh, I never want to do this again. And it was weird because I was really into the minifigures, especially the G.I. Joe stuff. It was mostly G.I. Joe sets I was building. And it's like, I just haven't touched it. I mean, I don't have the Terradrome, which was something I was really into and wanting to get. I don't have, opening up this bag now, I don't have, actually the Terradrome was the last big set, so that's about it in terms of the Joe Creo, because when they stopped, I mean, as Evangelist, the reviewer, once said, once they stopped labeling the bags, I lost all interest in the sets whatsoever. And right now, we're just going to go ahead and grab this doohickey, I think, or is there another one? Let's see here. Yep, I think this is what I'm grabbing. But what's interesting is I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on here. Hold on. Oh, okay, they're showing me how to build. Okay, I got confused. They actually were showing me the final product. So yeah, so we're grabbing one of these and a flip piece, and we're just going to pop that in. That's a very nice tight connection. I can already tell the ball joint is a little bit looser than, say, your usual construct box. It doesn't have that tapering. And now basically we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach this gray piece into this black piece here. I should have the black piece facing the right way. And we're just going to drop it in just like so. So yeah, these ball joints, like I said, I'm not really familiar with the Bionicle or this system. I know they've built other figures before, but I mean, I don't know how these ball joints will stand up over time, but right now they feel kind of loose. Okay, so we're going to grab this another one of these little black connection pieces. We're going to pop that in right there, and then we got this. It actually looks reddish brown in here, but it's more of a straight brown right here, and that's going to go, if I can get it in the hole the right way, just like that. And yeah, I think that was the right way. Words and instructions, a lost art. So then we did that, and finally there's a little saddle. Well, I shouldn't call it a saddle, but it's a I guess you can say it's like a saddle type piece. Looks just like this, and that's actually going to go in right on top here. I mean, like I was saying about the Creo and stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that just reinforces the ball joint there. There's no... But, we got a pretty mobile leg. But anyway, and I got to do this again. So, yep, back to that. Boom, boom. Let's do a little foot music. I'm now just going to do this off camera since, already did it once for you. What more do you want from me? Okay, there's two different kinds. I almost put this piece instead of this piece, and this is the piece you want, folks. But it's like I just got completely out of it. I know there's a lot of people who like that pure blind bag sensation. I don't. But my point I'm trying to get to, as I've been rambling on here, is I just, it was like, for me, without being told what I'm buying as I'm attaching the legs here to our frame, I just don't have interest. And also, I never really noticed the difference between Lego and Creo. To me, they fit the same way. So, there's that. And I don't know, I know for some people that's like hearsay or whatever, but it is what it is. Please forgive any background noise you might be hearing. I forgot to put my phone on mute, so you might get little alerts, and I have like a defective alarm that I have to deal with. Okay, so we're going to be putting these shin pieces on, and just going by the picture and the instructions and the connection piece, there's like a little ball socket there that's going to clip around right where my finger was, and that looks right. So we're going to do it again on the other leg, and make sure you're using the parts with the decoration on it. I gotta say, I really did like Jango Fett. I like the idea that the stormtroopers are clones. I think that makes a lot more sense to me. I know for a lot of people that was like, ooh, that was like, this is bad stuff. And I know that they've basically tried to retcon that out now, which I think is a little iffy. Basically now what I'm doing is I'm snapping on the shin and knee guards, just like so. So that lower half seems to be coming along quite nicely. This is, moving along at a respectable clip. Okay, so now we're going to take one of these, like a golden brown wheat color bars, which do not match the color of the, in the instructions at all. I mean, if you look right here, I don't know if you can tell, but that seems to be like more of a darker brown than that, but whatever. It's okay. You can confuse Chuck. It's not like he's got anything better to do. We're going to grab one of these double bars, and basically just the way it looks, you're basically, seems to be like a lock for this because there's a teeth section and a non. So you're going to push this through the hole as I adjust the camera. Push this through the hole right there where underneath what would be the neck joint, and then adjusting it so it lines up, you're gonna slide that through. Did I do this right? This should be flush against, and if, uh-oh. Did I screw up? Uh-oh. This is when I wish I had people in the chat who, like, I mean, okay, I am using the right part here. And, okay. Oof. I just had to lay this down and push it down to secure that piece in, and now it kind of looks like we're using a thicker blue bar that's going to go through directly underneath the hole. Okay, just basically had to force that in, and now there's like a black piece that's gonna snap in, and basically it looks like that just to lock all that in, because now that's not moving, and I'm definitely afraid that that will never ever come off. So I'd say tell your friends to come, but there's nobody watching. Oh, but we're doing this for fun. So we got two of these. Oh boy, we've got pieces here. If I get quiet, it's because I'm having to look at instructions to figure out the armor pieces here, because I want to make sure I do this right. And yes, okay, I think this goes right there. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a shorter. There's a whole bunch of armor pieces, and some of them are like short, and some of them are not. And we did that. We did that. And there's a longer piece. I was going to use this piece, but I think it's actually this piece that's more of a. Well, I guess this. I just put these on backwards. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Okay, I completely put all that on backwards, so we're going to do it like that, and like that. There you go. That's the proper build right there. And then, okay, and I guess this piece, because it's a little longer, is going to go on right there. There was like a ball socket type joint right there in the middle, and so yeah, we're doing that. And okay, it's I like how they're saying like 4, 3. Wait, are these numbered? I see no numbering on these. Alright, whatever. So, okay, we're going to put this guy off to the side for a moment, because now it looks like we're going to build his backpack. So I'm going to bring the camera back down as we start dealing with the backpack parts. We got this little one right here, and then we got this doohickey right here, and we're going to slide that in, and there's a natural stop, so we're going to do that naturally stop. And oh, of course not. We got this little gray doohickey here, and that's going to slide up in there, and then we can push all that through, and that'll actually lock everything into place. And I'm getting a buzzing in my ear that says my headset's gonna die, but I got time. I got all the time. What's my mom's name? I don't give out my family names. I'm sorry. But anyway, so we're gonna turn that around now, and we need 2 of these blue bits. Oh, okay. This is kind of interesting. There's like a little bit of that cross piece here, and then a little lock piece there, and we're gonna okay, get this lined up right, and we're just gonna slide that in. Oh, okay. Do not slide it in all the way, because you're gonna have something else going through, and we're just gonna. There we go. And then there's this darker gray double piece, which appears to be the same on both ends, so we can just push that in, and yeah. I'd say, you know what it is, I can't use my fingers because these are like little sharp edges, so I'm just pushing them in. But okay, so we got that locked in, and then apparently we're doing using 2 more of these and pushing them in on the side here, just like so. My screen just went to black. So that's step 17, and then oh, okay, step 18. Looks like we're gonna make a missile. We're gonna put this down for right now. We're gonna pick up this little very familiar piece, and there's like a little something that looks like a chalice, or I should say a cup of sorts. Oh god. Oh, there it is. And that'll go right on top. Like that? Yeah, no, I think how in the instructions they show it all is the same color, but it's 2 different colors. Unless there's another one of these that's the same color. And then, just like that, and we're building a missile, and the missile is going to slide on through into there. And I think this is like a flick fire, so you just gotta, yeah, maybe a little better, but they tell you to be careful. I really don't see anybody ever hurting themselves off of that. So okay, so we got to get get these armored pieces out of the way. Another one of these, and it's going to be facing this way. And we got these 2 little red pieces, and you know what? I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Not push them in. And we're going to do that. And then we need a darker, like, pin piece. And this is apparently going to go through. Oh, you know what? This is the launcher, I think, for the missile. Because this is going to slide on just like so. And then, I did this right. Yeah, this will just go right in. And that's, I think, is all secured up. Yeah, they're touching in the middle. That's the launcher for the missile. Let's see if I can get it to work now. That's a little bit better, but still nothing to write home about. So yeah, we got that going, and now we got these little like wing pieces, number 22 and 21, which yeah, there's numbers on them. Oh god, I don't know if I got those numbers right on the other parts because I didn't see them, but basically anyway, how are we doing this? These are sliding on. Oh, wait a minute. Whoopsie! I made a mistake. I put in 2 red pieces when I only needed 1. And I did that mistakenly. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's how this missile unit should look. Boy, I'm making a couple of mistakes here, but I'm sure by the time I'm done doing all of these, it'll be awesome. So yeah, so we get that little wing section going on right now. And then, let's see, we need 2 of these. And then 2 of these. And we're going to make something with them. Going to plug them in like that. Like that. And then these will go into the edge of the wings there for the backpack. So I think these are going to be the thrusters. There we go. Nice and tight. We're moving along. Things are going. And then okay, we're gonna make I guess the boosters, whatever. You're gonna just pop that in, just like that, and then we can pop that in there, just like so. It is nice that these bits have like little notches on them. Oh, would you look at that? There is actually a piece that matches up with the You know what? Hold on. I think I am using the wrong color because there is color matching here, and oh boy, I really hope I did not screw something up badly, because it looks like you're supposed to use, yes, like this. Now I'm just checking the main build of the figure that I used, but I haven't used any of these yet. I don't think. But, so, that is the backpack, and you are just supposed to push it forward like that. And, this is going to peg on to the post right there, and we're guiding ourselves along with building this set. I do apologize because there was basically at first, this color silver looks a little close to that color silver, and coming from Creo, it's the sometimes they will just use one universal shade for everything that's gray. I know that's not the most wonderful thing, but alright, so we are moving along now. Finished the backpack, and it looks like we're going to build a hand. So we need this gray piece, this black piece, and we're gonna put them together like that with a fist piece that's universal. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an arm. And basically, okay, you know what, they show you to build it one way, but it goes together another way, like a normal traditional arm. So we're just going to do that again real quick, and then we can snap this onto our body. Just bring up the camera, just like so. Snaps in real nice. Ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. So you get a nice little range of movement there. And then we get to bring on the forearm pads, which I think these are, since that's all that I have left, unless I put the forearm pads on the shoulders. But alright, well, they're going on. Just like that. Snap them into place. And then, looks like we have this double shoulder doohickey. Okay, I was right. So that's going to go on. You're going to basically peg these two pieces together. There is a little peg system right there inside. I'm going to do it again real quick, just like that. And basically that's going to peg into the upper arm here, which is kind of cool when you look at it, because that means the shoulder pads are actually connected to the bicep, so that frees up a lot of space. And okay, now looks like we're making the wrist missile launchers. So we got this doohickey right here. We've got this guy, which is going to go straight through, and then you got a missile. Just gonna slide that in, and that's gonna go on this arm. It's gonna peg in using the ends of those clips. So that's actually a pretty good fit right there. And now we be making some blasters. Yes, indeed. So I got this guy right here. I got this guy right here because we need to do this twice. And we need two of these. And two of these. And I'm just pulling them over on top of the instructions. Don't worry. So, and then slide that in, just like that. And then you're going to slide this through, just like so. And these are some pretty weak guns. I mean, they don't look as good as they do on the cover, unless we're going to zoosh them up a bit, but we're doing that. And then doing that again. And these go in the hands. And these look really, these are really pathetic guns. I'm sorry. They do not look nearly as good on the packaging. Oh, well, you know what? There's a lot more to them. What are we building them in hand? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh yeah! Wow. Okay. This is very interesting. So we're going to basically use the rest of the parts here. You got this guy going through this guy, that's going through this thing. It's going in there. And we're going to use the gray piece because, frankly, that's what it looks like. Alright, well, I'm not forcing that. And bring up the arm here. This is supposed to slide on like that. So, alright, that looks a little bit better of a blaster. We're going to repeat the steps here. Basically, we're going to grab this guy and thread it through that guy. And then that's going into this guy, who's then, this is going in here, and then going on the topper like that, and that's getting slid on like so. So now we got some better blasters, better blaster system. And finally, we're gonna snap on the chest piece. There's a little ball socket here, goes on the ball groove there, and yeah, this is really starting to look like our Django Fett, or later on to be probably repainted with a slight retooling into Boba Fett. I'm actually kind of really looking forward to the First Order Stormtrooper when that comes, because I don't think they've done a Stormtrooper like this yet. I mean, we have a Clone Trooper commander, but so yeah. So finally, we're just going to go ahead, pop the head on here. It is ball joint, and there we go. And the waggle. Let's see. Oh, they give you a nice little display here. You got Luke, Obi-Wan in Clone Trooper armor, Vader, Django, as we just built. I think it's Cody or Rex. No, I think it's Rex. Then, of course, I think the one a lot of people are going to get, Grievous. And then we got the regular sets here that they're building and stuff like that. So yeah, we do have some parts left over here. An extra little wrist rocket, an extra clip for it. And a couple extra Technic bits, which I am now going to proceed to do nothing with because they don't thread through anything. But okay, now articulation, like you saw, everything's a ball joint, straight down. Go ahead and you can actually holster these in the side here. This is what it's meant for. That's why we got the little clips. And then of course you do have the rocket here on the back that you just, but it's Lego, it's meant to be safe. This was actually kind of fun build. I'm now really looking forward to maybe getting Vader. I'm not sure if I want to go on and, like I said, the human looking ones are a little off. Then again, you got that Obi-Wan in the armor. That doesn't look too bad. The Clone Trooper, I really prefer the Stormtrooper look. But, yeah. So, for the one of you that's been popping in and out, if you're a real human being, I do appreciate you being patient as I do this. I mean, I thought it was just going to be a simple thing where I can just pop on and just hit go live and get going, but I had to download software and stuff and register, and who knows if this will continue to work for me in the future. I don't know if it's free or not free, but yeah. And for Pole Freak, if you're still here, I'm not telling you my mother's name. I think since you're using the term mum, you're from someplace else. We don't talk about families really on YouTube. I'm sorry if you were trying to get to know each other, but if you want to know a little bit about my family, go ahead and watch the 3-4 years worth of videos I have. So yeah, once again, thank you for being here. I'm sorry this didn't happen yesterday, but as I've mentioned in various videos, things have been a little crazy. But this is Django Fett from the Star Wars buildable figure line by Lego. And really, I can't give you a final opinion yet. I mean, talk to me in 3-4 years, or let's talk a year from now and see how tight these bowl joints are, and then talk to me 3-4 years from now and see how tight these joints are. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure if the figure will still be together by then, because I usually, to store it for storage, have to take these apart. But maybe I'll pop it back together just to see. I'm rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And have a great and super day.